Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to have, I believe, the last tasting of batch 17 of 23. This is 2024, so a year. We'll look deeper in here, almost a year actually, because the brew date on this was October 14th, 23. This is the beginning of October of 24, so almost a year old from brew date. But I'm not going to go through the whole entire recipe. It will be down in the description. But Galaxy, Rakau, and Strata hops were used. I'm guessing Omega 402 yeast was used. This was bottled on 11/3, 23, 7.68% ABV. So let's go ahead and get this open. I'm guessing this used 4 small pearl carbonation tablets, not one of the big ones. Okay, hiss. A little smoke in there. I guess that's better than shooting it clear to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and get this into a bottle. This recipe, or what do they call it? I'm going to leave the bottom in here just to see if it's cloudy or what it is. If I was drinking this, I'd just pour the whole thing in here. This was a take on the Treehouse Brewing short YouTube video that was out, going over some basics, and I've kept, I believe, the same grain bill, just changed the hops and maybe some yeast. So just to try out different ones, because I want one beer and I'm ready for the next. I don't want a 4-pack, a 6-pack, a keg. Yeah, and I've changed over years. I used to have kegs. Actually, I've got 7. Yeah, I used to have 7 kegs full all the time, but I don't want to drink the same thing. There's 4 in here. No, there's actually 3 in this refrigerator here. Then in my back room, I've got 4 more, and they're actually, I'm guessing all of them are still full. So probably isn't a good thing, but let's get back to this. Head's dying down. It is white color, not even a quarter finger of head. Yellow, light hazy yellow. In color, not, oh, I guess it's more hazy to you guys. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see my head through there. I can see the Old Mill Brew Pub in there if I look at it in the light. So that's why I was saying light. I would say medium, going by what I'm seeing in the camera. Let's go ahead and smell, see what it's still got left. Ooh. Like a kind of a light, dank, fruity lime, fruity lemon lime, something like that. Like generic fruity lemon lime. A little maltiness in there. It does smell tart though, just like the last one did. And I was kind of worried, like, okay, this might be going bad, sitting here for over a year. This one kind of has that same like lemon lime tart acidic smell, but I could also go with peach, like a fruity skinned peach. Yeah, I definitely could. But it's got that acidic tartness in there, which is weird. Could we? El Dorado is going to give us some dankness, but that's not in this. So I don't know where that's coming from. I don't think Galaxy's going to do it. Yeah, I would say a generic fruity, if I had to say peach skin. In there, some lemon lime, acidic rind, sourness, tartness, something like that. Almost like a kettled sour. Hoppy kettled sour. There you go. Let's go ahead and taste. I get that fruit up front, kind of overall dry. Very dry beer. But it attenuated over, I'm guessing. So you're probably going to get that. The back end kind of reminds me of a brewed IPA, dry on the finish, But this, yeah, more fruity. I do get some citrus rind. I would probably have to go with grapefruit rind in the back end. Generic fruit. I'm trying to think if I had to pick a fruit. I would go like a pineapple melon is what I would actually go with on this. With that orange rind, no, grapefruit rind. Definitely grapefruit rind because there is some sweetness until it gets to the back. Then you get that brute. So definitely not for me. Uh, I like. I wish it was a little sweeter when it finished. It wasn't as dry when it finished. You do get that bitterness in there. I was gonna say, I wish if that dryness wasn't so big, I think it would still be okay. But for me, I would take one drink of this and just pour it out. After this being almost a year old, I'd be like, I'm going to get another one. I'm not enjoying this beer just because it is dry. It's dry like a brute, and I don't like brutes. I don't think most people like brutes. But yeah, overall, it's okay. Just I wouldn't let this sit a year. But that's just my opinion. If you've made something like this and let it set a year, 2 years, or even 4 years, leave a comment down below how yours taste. And if you enjoyed this review, check out some more homebrew videos over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And I'll see you in the next video.